Hi, welcome back to Everyday Creative. I have this George Nelson clock that we've had for probably 25 years from Design Beyond Reach, and the motor finally gave out. So I'm going to try and replace it. I ordered a replacement motor from a company called Clock Forward, and it looks like every other clock part that you can get from Amazon for $7.99, except this one costs 40 bucks. So I bought this one because I didn't know if maybe the shaft sizes were different and you had to use this specific model. It also came with this little wrench, and it came with a battery, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna put these aside for now, and let's take a look at the clock. Let's take the hands off. First one is a little knurled knob. That one's coming off pretty easy. Twisting off the knurled knob. And it's tiny, so I'm gonna put it over here. I'm not gonna lose it. And let's see if the minute hand comes off easily. Okay, I was able to pull it straight up, and it came the little, oh look, oh, well, that's what happens. So this shaft fell out. You see it? Tiny little thing that fit in there. So I want to make sure I have this the right direction with, there's a color code on one side that's not on the other. So I got to remember that this side stays up and the shaft goes in there. Now, does the hour hand just lift off? Wouldn't that be nice? Doesn't seem to just lift right up. So I'm going to be very careful and try and figure out how it's attached. Clockworks gives some instructions, but it was for a different clock. So I don't know if the hands are any different on this one than the other one. I'm gently tugging up right now just to see if it goes anywhere. Oh, okay, I'm pulling it straight up and it's finally moving, and there it is. So this side has a little cap sticking out. Okay, yay. I'm gonna flip it over. All right, now, what does this guy need to come out? Is that what this is for? Aha, look at that. So this little wrench they sent fits nicely into the slots here, and I'm gonna turn it lefty-loosey. And yay, that makes it very easy. Can't tell if the clock is moving in the back. Okay. Sweet. All right, there's that. Here comes the clock. Clock has a spacer and a washer on it that the new one doesn't, so I'm gonna move these over here. Also, it looks like the spacer was held on with some pieces of double stick tape, so I'm gonna find some double stick tape. That came off pretty easy. This tape has lost its tack. Try and center it very nicely. Very good, very good. I can't tell if I have the threads crossed, so I want to be very careful not to have that happen. I'm going to check it out and see what's up with that. I see. It's got to go, has to go all the way in to the base. All right, so now I see what's going on here. These pegs are preventing this from lying flat. So I want to compare with the old motor, because this one definitely has 2 holes where the pegs should go. And I did not see that on this one unless I covered them up. And I did, I covered them up. Okay, they're right there. All right. Yeah, so these 2 holes here need to go on these peg holes. So I got to put the double-sided tape between them and not cover them up. Okay, so now you can see where the holes are for the pegs, and now it should lie flat. Okay, much better. The shaft is sticking up much farther, and I can see that this is going to fit right in. And it's definitely not cross-threaded, and it's going in very smoothly. Snug that up, and the hour hand goes on first. So this blue dot is 12. Gently press it all the way on. I don't know how far down it's supposed to go. Okie doke. Put the minute hand on. So the minute hand, if it's not round in here, the edges are slightly squared on 2 sides. So that's going to have to fit on the shaft there. So I'm going to try and line it up. It just slides right on there. Very nice. And the cap. This is the hardest part for me, is putting on these tiny pieces. All right, yay. Now let's put a battery in. The new battery that they gave me. And this guy goes on. Don't want to lay it down on the hands. And the time now is 2:34. If you have a George Nelson clock, I hope this video helped.